have Moto 2 on one video and Moto 1 on the other. So at least it's down the middle. Just going to wait for everybody to ready up. And we're going to start Moto 2. Crossed Up is in here. Do we let him run Moto 2? Just got to double check and make sure he's allowed to run. Alright, Crossed Up's going to be allowed to run. So we're going to have a bigger lobby this race. Crossed Up in here to get him some easy points. As soon as we've got Xerix and Vivid readied up, we'll be off to go. I know Xerix has points to put in. Alright, Xerix looks like he's ready. Vivid, I'm assuming he's on TikTok, and he's ready. Alright. JGR 450 MXGP, Moto number 2. Your defending points leader and defending champion. I'm Xerix with a 3rd place in that first Moto. Would definitely like to improve his position this second Moto. Samuel YZB took off and ran with it, Moto number 1. He'd like to duplicate that performance here in Moto number 2. Turns out when I said that Vivid was on TikTok, I was totally surprised. Alright. Gates are set. Make sure everybody that you're on advanced physics. Alright, we're about to get started here in about 15 seconds. So T Murray and Crossed Up, make sure you guys are ready. Alright, good enough for me. Maggiora. Alrighty, here we go. Moto number 2. Round 6, 450 MXGP, Maggiora. I'm excited. Is everyone else excited? Here we go, Moto number 2 gate drop. 3, 2, 1, and we are underway. Looks like Samuel's going to get that initial jump again. He's going to cut off Iowa this time to make sure he ends up with the Moto number 2 hole shot by Iowa Hawkeyes. Team Murray, I'm Xerix, Crossed Up, and Vivid. Ooh, we had an accident. It looks like Iowa Hawkeyes goes down. And Samuel YZB is out front. Vivid and I'm Xerix 2 and 3. I will already move back into 4th, and it's going to be T Murray and Crossed Up battling for this 4th place position. 5th place position. How has Sam already put that big of a gap? And then, ooh, Vivid gets passed by Iowa and Xerex. Sam is already 4 or 5 seconds ahead. This is absolutely ridiculous. We're going to have a battle between Iowa and I'm Xerex here for the second place position. Whoever finishes higher at this moto will get the position. Vivid not wanting to give up though, wanting to stay in that top 3. T. Murray in 5th crossed up back in 6th who missed the first moto. Xerex slowly catching Iowa Hawkeyes. We still got 13. Oh, and Xerex goes down. T. Murray able to catch up to Xerex now. What happened to Vivid? He must have went down or... Ooh, and T. Murray makes the move on Xerex. I don't know. Xerex. Oh, and Xerex catches the back tire of T. Murray trying to be aggressive and goes down, and Vivid gets by. So now from the top, we've got Iowa Hawkeyes in first. What happened? What happened, Samuel? I wasn't even going to watch because I thought Samuel was gone, but Iowa Hawkeyes got in front of him somehow. Samuel in 2nd place, T. Murray in 3rd. I'm Xerex gets by Vivid for 4th, Vivid in 5th, and crossed up in 6th. What happened up front? Samuel, it looked like he took off like he did in moto number 1. And I look back after a few seconds and I was taken off. I don't know what happened. Crazy. Sam must have made a few mistakes. Iowa out front. Samuel YZB in 2nd place. I'm Xerex has moved up to 3rd. Looks like he ended up catching T. Murray, the Husqvarna rider, who makes a move back on I'm Xerex. And it looks like Vivid is able to catch up to 3rd and 4th place. Oh, it looks like Xerex is going to come on the inside of T. Murray. T. Murray and I'm Xerex get tangled in the air. I'm Xerex goes a little bit sideways, but gets it back under the control. Vivid is going to come around the outside, but it's not going to be enough to catch Xerex. We have a 3-way battle for 3rd place. T. Murray followed by I'm Xerex. Ooh, and Xerex catches the back wheel of T. Murray again. Vivid trying to take the inside line. Ooh, and Xerex cuts in front of T. Murray and takes the line away. Vivid still sitting in 5th place. Xerex and Vivid both get by T. Murray. JGR Team Fried occupying 3 of the top 4 positions now. Ooh, and Vivid gets a little squirrely on that downhill, but is able to recuperate fairly well. But now that Xerex has no one in front of him, I'm kind of expecting him to put a little space between him, T. Murray, and Vivid. Vivid goes for the scrub. Ooh, and Xerex having to go a little wide, and it lets Vivid by. So now Vivid's sitting in a podium spot. Xerex, your defending points leader, in 4th now, trying to catch up with his teammate Vivid. T. Murray starting to lag behind in 5th, crossed up, still sitting back in 6th. Iowa taking off out front. Ooh, we got a JGR battle here, folks. Vivid and I'm Xerex. And it looks like Xerex is going to get the better line through that section and take over 3rd place. Vivid's still hot on his trail, though. Vivid's actually going to get the better line through that corner, it looks like, and gain a little bit of time. Vivid and Xerex both hitting these inside corners very well. Ooh, and Vivid goes down, but so does... That was strange. T. Murray crossed up. Vivid gets kicked. Vivid had a mechanical. So that is not good. There goes that beautiful battle for 3rd that we had going on between Xerex and Vivid.
Samuel YZB in a position he doesn't particularly want to be in right now. He needs this win. If Iowa ends up finishing in the first place position, he'll take the overall. Sam hasn't had first moto was his first moto win of the season. Okay, he's second place in the points and stay right behind the points leader. I'm Xerix, who's currently in third. He needs to make up as many points as he can, and it'd be a great way to do that would be to win the overall here tonight. Not saying he's still not going to get some points on Xerix, but letting Iowa take another win. This will be Iowa's second win, and Sam hasn't had one. It's definitely going to start giving the momentum to Iowa Hawkeyes. But Sam looks like he is making up time, and we've still got over 8 minutes of racing to go. Oh, he is making up time. We've still got plenty of racing to go too, folks. This is going to turn into a good one. Xerix also making up time, charging ahead. T. Murray now in fourth and crossed up back in fifth. Very unfortunate what happened to Vivid. He was having a great race battling for a podium position. So we're just going to be cycling through in 2.5. I think the closest battle is going to be this one for the lead. But the way Iowa's riding right now, I don't know how close that actually is. These two are the two fastest guys on this track. Iowa pulls a tear off over that giant tabletop. I still would like to know what happened to Samuel to lose this lead. That was just insane. I'm going to have to check in with him after this race and figure that out. Iowa Hawkeyes out front with not a commanding lead, but what is that, 6-7 second lead on Samuel YZB, your fastest qualifier, winner of Moto number 1. I'm Xerix, your points leader, sitting back in third. With this position, I'll give him a third overall, which is not bad. Being on the podium every week is what you want to maintain your points lead. And if Iowa can hold out against Samuel, that'll also help Xerix by preventing Samuel from gaining even more points in the overall championship. But we've still got over 5 minutes of racing to go, folks. You saw what happened to Samuel earlier this race. It took, what, 5 seconds for his lead to go away and Iowa to get out front? Anything can happen. But with the way Iowa's riding right now, I don't know if that's... Ooh, and Iowa goes down. Monster Energy signs. Ooh, man, and that's going to help Samuel get a little bit closer. That was really the first mistake I've seen from Iowa all race. He had a few big ones early on in Moto number 1, which prevented him from getting up there in the front, but I think he still came away with second, so just goes to show how fast this guy is. Ooh, and he cuts the track a little bit and gets reset. These little ooh, and Samuel smells blood in the water. Four and a half minutes to go in this second moto. Iowa holding on to the lead. Just barely. Samuel is now pushing. Couple mistakes from Iowa. I think he had a mistake and then he had a reset. but it looks like he's got himself back on track. And he's going to try to hold on good long to the corner. Samuel's still right on his tail, though. Iowa holding it together through the two inside corners, keeping that back wheel intact at the ground. But Samuel YZB is still right there. Iowa will have to continue to ride perfect like he is right now to keep Samuel off him. I think Sam is still making up just a little bit of time somehow. Iowa's starting to put a little bit of a gap on Samuel again. Nailed that section this time around. Samuel about 2.5 seconds behind Iowa. Let's see the exact. 2 seconds behind Iowa. This is going to be the one to watch. Samuel YZB goes down. That's not what you want to see if you're Samuel YZB or JGR Team Pride. I'm Xerix, looking like he's going to hold down a solid third place. Stay on this podium, get his points, hold on to his points lead, get his ass home. We still got half a season to go. Ooh, and Xerix gets reset. About a 4.5 second lead Iowa has on Samuel YZB with about 1 minute and 2 laps to go. So we're looking about, I think we're looking at 3 laps. Sam has 3 laps to catch Iowa Hawkeyes. Sam's still about 4.5 seconds behind Iowa. Not able to make up that much time. If they keep riding at this rate, it looks like Iowa's going to need to make a mistake for Sam to be able to catch him. Yep, and the timer ticks down right as the lap ends. We're going to have 2 to go, folks. Iowa Hawkeyes. First place, Samuel YZB in second. Still about the same gap between Iowa and Samuel. Something's going to need to happen. Samuel's going to have to start breaking out his secret weapons or something. Sam might have caught a little time on Iowa, but not the most insane amount. Iowa holding it together very, very well. Yep, it's more of a 4-second than a 4.5-second lead now. So Sam's got a little time, but Iowa just putting this distance between them. Iowa Hawkeyes going to get the white flag. We got 1 lap to go in this Moto number 2. Does Sam have what it takes? Samuel YZB puts the nail in his own. Iowa Hawkeyes is going to have himself a victory lap. Outlasted his opponents. Throws a major steez over the table right there. No problem. Wheelie his way home. This is going to be Iowa Hawkeyes' 2nd overall win of the year. Definitely going to improve his points position tonight. And that's what I'm talking about, consistency. He's been, I believe, at every, if not almost every race this year. Finishes like this, what you're going to want to see. Because once we do the 2 drop races at the end of the year, the points can look vastly different. Final lap. Iowa Hawkeye is going to bring this one home with the 1st place win, 1st place overall. Huge steez. Samuel YZB is going to pull home 2nd place, 2nd place overall. I'm Xerex is going to pull in 3rd place with a 3rd place overall. And it looks like T. Murray is going to pull home 4th place with a 4th place overall. I believe Vivid's going to end up with a 5th and Crossed Up with a 6th. All right, we're going to get Samuel YZB in here real quick. Samuel, buddy. What happened, man?
It was so close.
What, I didn't see what happened. You were out front by, you did what you did the last moto. You got out front real quick. What happened? Like, how did Iowa get in front of you and then by that much fast?
Let's see if I remember. After the start, you hit the weird section, and then you hit the chicane, and in the first part of the chicane, I got like completely turned around, or I went off the track, and it popped me weird, and it didn't really reset me until the last second. And so
you mean at the end?
Just had to help me. No, right after the whole shot line.
Okay, I was about to, because it was early on. I was like, man, and it just seems like no matter what you did, you just couldn't make up any time on him. Y'all were going like the same speed.
Yeah, I think he ran consistent. I was counting, hoping that he would make mistakes, so I just tried to be right there, I was within 4 seconds most of the race, obviously until the end.
Right.
And then he made one mistake, and I ran into Crossed Up, which was not Crossed Up's fault at all. He did exactly what he should as a lapper, but...
Right. Yep, overall we had a pretty clean race. I didn't see, any... But yeah, man, you had a good race. You got you a 2nd overall. You got a little closed in the points a little bit on Xerex, so good race. I'm gonna get him in here real quick. Is he on? Does he got his mic on? Hey, Xerix, what's going on, bud? Solid race, man. You got the 3-3 for the third overall. How are you feeling, man? Yeah, I mean, but third overall, just, the fact that we had kind of a smaller turnout today is kind of not the worst thing, getting the third overall that easily,
Yeah, that's
is almost,
a busy week led to not being able to play, which I kind of got lucky with the signups and how it worked out.
right. Yeah, I'm pretty positive you're still going to be maintaining your points lead. I think Samuel made up a few points on you, but I don't think it's anything to worry about just yet. So it's just good you could pull in another podium, another good solid finish, and as long as you keep it on the box, keep doing what you're doing, man. I don't see why you can't bring this one home. So another
For
good
sure,
ride.
thank you.
Yes, sir. Another good ride, and so we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next week.